Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Olha. I'm a tarot reader, I'm a tarot creator, but right now I want to show, it's not too late to show my top 10 tarot decks for 2025. So first of all, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, we're gonna do the review of new decks all the time because I have a collection more than 300 decks, and as far as I move to the new spot, to the new house, finally I have space to keep all of them. So right now let's talk about 2025. It was very it was very beautiful year because I have something to say. But first of all, let's start to discuss the deck. So first of all, I'm gonna show you the deck which surprised me, and this is a top 10, so it's a 10th spot. This is a 10th one. This is the deck, came probably from China. It's like literally no name, but as far as I see all the cards, as far as I see all the illustration, the card, the decks, you see it doesn't even have a barcode. So, but as far as I see the all the cards, it did work for me so good. I see it was selling on some Chinese website. This one I bought from the Etsy to make sure that it's not like fake a copy, and I still don't know the owner or like the creator, so ages 14 plus, whatever it's saying. No instruction, no guidebook, no nothing. So it's just regular deck. This is the back. This is this is the card. But I'm telling you, this deck gives you such a cozy vibe. This deck, so it is a classic system. Most of all of my decks, of my more than 300 decks, it's a classic Arthur-Waite system, which everybody knew, which are working. So this deck, like whenever I bind the deck, first of all, I'm doing the review, the unpacking. I have a Russian-speaking channel as well. It's a little bit bigger because probably I'm giving more energy there because I start with them. But anyway, I'm doing the unpacking there. If you want, I can unpack here as well. I don't have any problem. Probably it's gonna take more time. But anyway, as far as I'm doing unpacking, I'm doing the diagnosis. By the way, you can watch them with a probably with a translation. Right now, YouTube give us that opportunity to watch with the translation. So I'm just saying my like own point of view, and look how beautiful is the Wheel of Fortune. After that, like in the end of the video, I'm always do the diagnosis to ask what's the energy of the deck, what is strong and what is the less power of the deck, what the deck wants to tell us, how to work with the deck, how we're gonna work, what's the result gonna be like us together. I'm asking to show deck, to show myself like a tarot reader. So as far as I see the deck, as far as I did the diagnosis, I understood that we're gonna work together definitely, because it's such like it's very easy to read. I understand what the creator meant when they making this card, so I love this deck. And I'm gonna tell you, the price was like something like $20 something plus tax plus delivery fee, but it's like nothing, nothing for maybe, yes, the quality, it's not the best one, but I'm gonna tell you, I bought the decks for much more, but the quality was much worse. So I'm gonna tell you, this deck is beautiful, and this is a 10, the spot number 10 in my top 10 tarot deck of the 2026. The next one, which I'm gonna show you, this is the deck, which was very interesting story. This deck, that's a deck which you call in the Mentomori tarot deck from the Hattie Thorn. This deck came from the United Kingdom, and the funniest thing, as far as I bought, I was watching the video, and a lot of like tarot readers was showing the different decks from this creator. I want some right now. Probably I want a different one, but I do like this one, and I did work with them, not anymore. Probably like during the Halloween time. But as far as I ordered that deck, the price was like around $100. By the way, very beautiful quality. I hate that sleeve boxes, but that's something which we're going to discuss later. A very beautiful quality. This deck has memento, you know, like that holiday which we're talking about, our family, whatever. As far as the deck being delivered, by the way, I bought them from the Etsy. As far as this deck was delivered, as far as I, you know, like I see it's on the way, and it takes like 2 weeks. I could not wait for it. So I see the deck was delivered. I came to that time I lived in an apartment building. I came to my, you know, like lobby, and I cannot see it. I went to the next building just in case, maybe, you know, like the delivery guy did masked the spot. And as far as I couldn't find them, so I called my supervisor of the building. I asked them, can you pull the camera video, what's going on? So the guy who delivered that deck, he stole them. Can you imagine? He made the picture, he took the box and ran away. So probably he knows what the Hattie Torn name, and he just took the deck. Maybe he was thinking something more pricier there. But I was such a mad, and Hattie, I sent all the video, all the pictures to her to prove that we didn't get the deck. So I hope she had some insurance of it. But she gave me another deck, and I was so happy about. So this deck, it's got some kind of classic, but yes, it has a mood of the skeletons. Who loves the skeleton? I mean, it's definitely a deck for you, because it does work for assistant, and you definitely can read all the arcana. So not a problem, but very beautiful deck. And I'm gonna tell you, the quality is very, you know, like it's a strong, it's a good, you know, like card stock. So I'm gonna tell you, and believe me, I know what I'm talking about, and in the end I'm gonna tell you why. But I hate that sleeves box, because it's something, you know, like mess up with some of the last or first card. The next one, which I tried to show it to you, it's probably gonna be not really new deck, but this is so that the Hattie Torn was number 9, so this is a number 8. Why it's number 8? Because it's you know, like it's a strength, it's a power. This is not a new deck. This is a deck, as far as I remember, it's from the 2022 somewhere I was saying. So I had a copy of this deck, like a Chinese, yes, 2022. I know this deck was on a Kickstarter, so I had a Chinese copy of this deck, like this tiny small, and sometimes you couldn't even see what's on the card was showing. And so I moved, and I started, you know, like making the video, what's going on. I'm moving, I'm trying to review all my collection. Look how gorgeous is the age. And I saw that small deck, and I started to think, like, why I never had a chance to buy the big one. And I'm gonna tell you, I bought the big one. So it's a linen. So I love the linen quality deck. It's so easier to work with them. Look, 9 of air. Only one thing which is bothering me, they give it a different name of the arcana. So like, I understand it's a 9 of swords, but you know, why we have to be stressed out about? So the pictures looks a little bit different, look for the Hierophant. But if you understand the system, you definitely can work on this deck. It's something, you know, like even like to do some meditation. For example, 8 of water, yeah, it's the 8 of cups. There is an answer here, but she left the answer to looking for more, to looking for something different. So there is a lot of, you know, like information. By the way, I need some help. Tell me how often you read in the instruction. This is the guidebook, as far as I see, it's in Chinese, yeah? How often you read this instruction, and I'm gonna tell in the end, I'm gonna tell why I'm asking that all stupid question. So let's go back to the deck. Look what's a high priestess. That's such a beautiful. So she's just in the information flow, and she just, you know, like doing her stuff. 7 of earth, so 7 of the pentacles. She just came, so the tree is growing, and if it's growing without her attention, and this is her price. So this is the deck which is definitely, you know, like if you want to even get yourself deeper, if you want to get, this is the why I'm calling this number 8, because I love this card, and it was a lot of discussion on the channel what this card mean and why and what's going on. So I'll tell you, this is, yes, the picture looks different, but if you know the system, you definitely can understand what's going on and how to read all the arcana. So I'm taking this deck if somebody wants me to look, not the regular stuff like lovers or business or something, like just some prediction for months, for a year, whatever. I'm taking this deck when it needs to see, for example, if somebody can, how the tarot, like energy taking you, how you gonna, so that's more deeper question, like a karma question. So this one is definitely my suggestion, but it's only the spot number 8 because I have a more interesting one. The next one is going to be number 7, and this is the forest sprint in print. Why I love this deck? First of all, look in the box. I got this one from the website. By the way, where is the website? Let's see. I don't remember. This is, like they trying to pretend that they use game system, but they as Star Wheel game system. Yeah, almost. So I don't understand, if you're making such a beautiful, gorgeous deck, why you have to say that it's something, like else. So 2 parts a box, and again, I don't understand. Like, okay, let's discuss later. As far as I understand, this is the plastic cards, and the quality of the cards very amazing. Only one thing which is bothering me, it's not my style. Look at the edges, very beautiful green edges. Even, like green is not my first choice color, but I love this deck. See, it's a plastic, nothing going on with them. I used this deck probably months and nothing going on, but it's not really my style. I don't like anime. I'm okay to, like, I don't have any problem. This, like, so why I put this deck on the spot number 7 and why I'm talking about them right now. Look on the full. It's not something going from, like to the, when the universe give you an opportunity. It's just door was open for you and you deciding, are you gonna go out or you staying in your spot. There is some opportunity. For me, the birdie, it's like a high power which gonna give you opportunity to go forward, to just make first step. So there is opportunity for full. Yes, it's a chaos. Yes, it's like we don't know how it's gonna finish or what the result is gonna be of this way, but this is a very interesting idea. Like whoever created this deck, it was such a, so they definitely have such a good inspiration, and definitely understand what's arcana mean. I do like 6 of Swords, but this one, from my practice, I'll tell you, this is, yes, the opportunities, the new shore is open for you, but this one is saying be careful as far as you start to go, and there is somebody who's helping you. As far as you have to go, you can cut yourself. That will be so this is the transforming, transmission, whatever, you going forward, it might be a little bit dangerous than supposed to be. So there is some, like changes, there is some difference from the arcana, but I'll tell you, look, she reached the goal, she is a winner, she got whatever she wants. So very beautiful deck. Only one thing, I do like the tower. Yes, when the tower, it's definitely energy of destroying the tower. But something, why it's destroying? Because something new has to show up. So yes, the deck is amazing. First question, the green color doesn't make me happy, but that's fine. But style, it's not mine. But whatever who create this deck, you are the genius. You definitely can look to any arcanas from the different side. And look, I even scratch the deck with my nails and nothing what's going on with just a regular paperback. But I know how pricey to print the plastic decks. I mean, like, believe me, I don't know. First of all, you need to order more than 1,000 pieces, and not everybody has that budget, but it's a different discussion. So the next one, which I have to show you, I don't have to, but I really want to show you. This is the Earth Moon Tarot deck. This is probably from 2024, but because I bought it in 2025, I'll show it to you. Why I'm showing to you just, like regular deck? Because it's not regular. It's very, like very mystical decks. Why it's very mystical? As far as I open the deck, as far as I do the diagnosis, I always asking, do you need to put me some spells to chart the deck? Like, do you need any charging? First of all. The second, I'm asking, like, do I need to say hello to you? Because I know that some tradition who's saying like hello to the card, somebody's kissing the card in the end. So like, what would you like me to do with you, to work with you? And the deck saying, I'm already professional, so just put me in, and I'd like to work. So I took the deck to ask how the tarot egregor is working for me, how the tarot energy looks for me, how I'm doing, and I am in the process to create another deck. So I really want to see how the process looks from the side. And this deck's answer so so interesting. It's definitely give me the different answers. So why this deck is interesting? Because all the character doesn't have a faces. I mean, it's not bothering to me at all, because the deck is very beautiful. First of all, the quality is amazing, but it's a leveling low Scarborough deck. So I just bought it from Amazon. I love it. It definitely does work, especially for women power, for women, so it does work very good, and I love it. I love all the arcana. And yes, this is, by the way, what's the spot number? I lost my 8, so this is the 6. This is the spot number 6, and very beautiful, gorgeous deck. Like, this definitely can see any of you can see the business, you can see like I'm doing the energy. And actually this is like very good, not the skill, this is the very good stuff to look yourself, like it's some kind of conversation is going. And I know it's not only for me, so I did for some of my customer who needs like some help, and it does work. It's very gorgeous. And again, never read that guidebook, never. And I do love when the deck and the gorgeous box. So the next step, it will be the deck, probably this one. So this is the deck from Poland. This is the deck which called Fairy Tale Journey. I do like, this is a Taroteka studio. I have all the deck from them. It's a lot of famous, by the way, deck. I'm not sure, did they even go sometimes into the Kickstarter? This is the Linen deck as well, if you can see. Has the gold ages, yes. So the quality of the deck is amazing, because I'm buying this deck since, I don't know, 2018, something like that. And nothing happened with that decks. Yes, I do work on them a lot. So first of all, the style of the deck, not really mine, but whatever is on the deck, it's very very cool. And the delivery, $5 for the deck. Like, is it still? And it's like it's from middle of Europe. Like, are you serious? $5? I'm sending the deck over the country here in USA, and it's more than $5. So the deck is amazing. Why? Because whatever is showing in the deck, look of the 8 of Pentacles. Beautiful, just amazing one. The Sun, again, I love it. The High Priestess, look. This is the lady, everything on the back is covered, and she's just a little bit opening the secret. This is the way, like, I just show it to you, but it just for you, it's a secret. Please to try to keep them. 3 of Wands, stepping from the plan to the making through all the plans. So it's a lot of interesting arcana. Yes, you can see it. You can even work with them even if you don't know the meanings, or most of all, not to know the meanings of the card. Look for the Hanging Man. He just, like, he's just baking. He needs a time. He needs to see the world is upside down or from the different angle. So beautiful deck, beautiful look on the Chariot. He's like a crazy, yeah. 2 of the ghosts, and he sits on the old tree, and they go in so quickly. So a lot of hiding meanings, and believe me, this deck deserves to be in the professional hands. So I do like the deck. It's sometimes I got tired because of the style, but the quality of the deck is amazing. The quality of the box is amazing. So my highly recommendation. The next decks was I bought them just it's not something I didn't plan. No, I did plan. First of all, let me show you the different one. No, let me show this one, definitely the spot number. So let me count. Oh, I see. I forgot to show you one more, but okay. Or if I already to show you this one, but I was planning in a different way. But anyway, this is the Madhouse Tarot. That's from the Evgeny Vinitsky. And if I'm saying that correctly, I understand that's the name of the creator, definitely like a Russian speaking. By the way, I'm from Ukrainian, and the part of his last name, this is the city from Ukraine. Madhouse Tarot. I was buying the different deck from the Evgeny Minitsky. It's not on my top at all. I got a little bit upset of the previous deck, but I got this one, and the price for this deck like a crazy, like $106 with a discount, something like, hey, that's too much. But as far as I got this deck, I understand why the price is so high. First of all, very beautiful quality of the deck. This is probably the website. I was buying this definitely from the Etsy. Most of all, I'm buying all my decks from the Etsy. If it's not Kickstarter or not the creator, you know. So this deck has, first of all, the Black Ages. And this is the certificate that it's a 3064 copy. Can you imagine? No, because the deck is gorgeous. So Madhouse Tarot already saying that all the stuff will be in the Madhouse. All the, you know, like entertainment will be in the Madhouse. And I'll tell you what's gonna, so like, it's the same system. It's Tarot Waite system. So look, there is a hermit who has the light. He has a star. He has a light which he's following, which he's going. He has an idea which he's following. So, I mean, all the arcanas reads like a regular one. Look on the Two of Wands. He's building the plan because he can see. He definitely can see what's outside, and he needs to understand what's the plan, what he's gonna do it. Seven of Swords. He just took away. He just stole the ideas. He stole the hats. I like this Emperor. I mean, all the arcanas very amazing. Yes, they might look like weirdo, but as far as you start to work with them, for me in the beginning, like I was, what, like, what's going on, who's gonna buy this deck? And now I cannot, you know, like spend, let's put the week without this deck, especially when somebody's coming with very interesting attitude, or, you know, like not behaving. Oh, this is not it, we have to show it here as well. So, but I'm telling you, maybe this is the deck 18 plus, but I'll tell you, this is the deck makes, you know, like, it's worth the all the coin which I paid for it. And I did work, and I can tell you, yes, this is the Black Ages, and you can see that I definitely work with them because you can see it. Okay, the next deck, again, I saw it in some reviews, and I couldn't figure out where. But after that, I found the creator who made this deck. This is Insomnia Tarot. This is from the Nicholas Bruno. A very gorgeous deck. I have a tarot deck and I have an oracle deck. This deck made with the pictures, like real picture. It might be some work, but again, we're not judging. We're just watching the deck, and I'm telling you, the deck is gorgeous. Gold Ages. By the way, I never was paying attention for the Gold Ages and how, yes, I did work a lot. You can see it. So, why I do like this deck? Somebody's saying it's a dark deck. Yeah, so it has a dark energy. But I'm going to say no. Not true. But this deck, it's like very strong, you know, like it's like man personality. It's long, strong, like a, I'm gonna say it's like a sword personality. But if you're gonna watch, if you're gonna pay attention for some of the arcana, look, the Lovers, they can go, this is the choice. Are you gonna go to burn, you're gonna go for the growing, or you're gonna go up, but together. So it's your choice. Or, I mean, Hanging Man. Only one thing which is bothering me, it was the Emperor. Let me see, did I see it? Did I already put them up? I mean, why it's bothering me? Because, you know, like, it's like all the people who's making the business, they just, let me see it if I miss them. Four Swords, beautiful, amazing. I mean, I do like it. No, not yet. So look, and the Hermit here. Let's see, I do like, look, Ace of Wands. There is in the action how you can make it from the hole, from, you know, like to see the light, finally make it. This is the, by the way, the Magician, one of my favorite cards. Not particularly this one, I just do like the Magician energy, and this is the Sun energy, which describing me as far as I remember. This is the Sun. I really want to show you this one. So this is somebody who's building their own empire, and he has that stuff, and he's just gonna relax, he's gonna destroy himself, his empire, whatever. So like all the people who's making some business, some small owners, you know, they have that stuff and they have to keep that pressure. So for me, it's very amazing deck, and I do work. It's very, you know, like good stuff. It's very good equipment. By the way, has the, I'm always keep some advertising card, like, because I have in my system, I have white card which stuck in for the high power. Okay, this one was on the third one, obviously worth it. And or maybe I missed the numbers, but whatever. One more, and we're gonna see the number, the deck number 1 for me in the 2025. The second spot, it's a Magical Creatures Tarot. Very beautiful deck. As far as I remember, came from the United Kingdom as well. I never had, you know, like some animal tarot, and this is deck by the way contain, like, it has the tarot part. Oh, don't fall, it just fell. Okay, it's fine. And oracle part. I'm not using the oracle part because, like, I'm more in, you know, like in the energy of the system. But it's first of all, the quality of the card is amazing. It's a linen again. Why I love it because it's easier to work. Has a guidebook. I'll show you some of arcanas. Very nice and very easier to see, to read it with completely no problem. And I'll tell you, there is my favorite. I'll show you. Maybe my favorite card fell. Let me just double check. So I picked up the card. Of course, it's a Knight of Swords. Even now, he needs to be too quickly for everybody. So my favorite card, I thought it's here. It's a Hermit. I don't know why, but you know, like, I'm just falling in love with that card, and I like the style. I mean, for me, it's like some kind of cartoon style, and not really did work for me before. But as far as I see this deck, I 100% falling in love in it, and this, I mean, definitely, again, the Magician, very nice. Hold on, where is my favorite card? Not even the Priestess, but Hermit. This is amazing card. Look, the star, the herbs, some berries, some, you know, like the crescent and the star. So even the broom. I have a broom in my spot. You probably saw that I was showing that I bought a broom for myself for my birthday. What's a witch doesn't have a broom in her spot? No, that's for cleaning. I mean, like, not for real cleaning, for cleaning the energy. So this is the spot number 2. My highly recommendation, if you want something, you know, just to relax when you're reading. Very beautiful. By the way, I have a 1037, number 37 in the 1500s, but beautiful one, and has a label, so I didn't want to destroy it one. And I'm gonna say the deck number 1 for me, for now and forever. I mean, you have to understand, I've fallen in love in my own baby. This is my deck, and yes, I'm not a shy one to say this is my deck, which I used most of all. This particular one is a deck which I opened probably like in the end of the year, because I got the bulk order for them, and right now they're on the Etsy. But I'm gonna tell you that literally a year ago I got my sample. Look how, I mean, I destroyed them, but you have to understand, I have at least 20 layout daily. Only Sundays, sometimes I'm keeping with no layout, but for myself or for somebody, you know, like relatives, friends, I'm checking. So it's a linen. I'll show you in the deck, which is same one in the Etsy on my website. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I finally give the name of my, let's say, studio. It's the Taro Bloom Tarot Studio. It's not without the studio, but Taro Bloom, the Star Taro Bloom. I'm apologize. I'm gonna laugh because I'm a little bit tired. So from the Star Bloom Tarot. See, I got so tired I don't even remember the name of my channel. So this is because I just packed some and I still have a leftover stickers. So this is my deck. The name of the deck is Tarot Web of Destiny. My name is Olha, and Vizerunki Doli, this is the name of my Russian-speaking channel, but I'm Ukrainian. I create this deck probably not the 2024, and it was discussion how we're gonna print it. So the first deck, like a first child, you don't know what to do with them. But finally I found a very beautiful print shop, and they locating in the Jersey. I mean the company located in Jersey, but the deck was printed in China, and right now we have all that story with the tariffs. I have a guidebook like this one. Why I was asking you how often you read in the book. The guidebook, I really did the hard job with a book because I put all the explanation of the card to the book like a practice, like I have a more than 10 years of practice of tarot. I know I have something to say about, so I put it in the book. But I don't want to waste money and increase the price for the deck just for the book. Whoever is not reading, I feel everybody right now has a phone just to get the scan and read the instruction. So my deck has a red edges, and right now it's a matte edges. I mean, not the metallic one, because honestly I don't like metallic because I always was worried that I'm gonna destroy it. But after the year, you see the metallic is still there, but it's gonna, because I'm using them a lot, it just get rid of it. But whatever. This is the back, which has a chakra, the crown chakra sign, the view, how I can see them. And this is my deck. Why I love my deck. I got this deck, like it's just like a baby. As far as you have an idea, the arcana just start to go from you, and you have to create it. So I was creating, like the elements, and after you have to put all elements in the one spot. So for example, like Wheel of Fortune. This is for me. Wheel of Fortune, the universe saying, I see you want something. I'm gonna give you some changes, so I'm gonna move, and we don't know what the change is gonna be around us, but they're gonna give us the way for the changes, and the opportunity to finally make our way, make through our wishes. And there is so the mood before and after the Wheel of Fortune is completely different, and it does give us opportunity, but we have to understand the same one with the Judgment. It's like it's your karma way. You have to make a step all the time. So it's a lot of, this is one of, by the way, Arcana card, the Destiny, which is explaining what's going on with you right now. Everything been given from the high power, sometimes for just seeing how you're gonna react, what you're gonna do, but most of all, it's for opportunities. Or Knight of Pentacles, which saying it's, like some peacock. I just love whatever I did, but I did a good job to finally get that result. I did a very hard job. So finally, right now I have a chance to, like to treat myself. This is my Emperor, which put the goal for themselves, and he's not moving, but he's ready, by the way, to move. My Eight of Pentacles, of course, it's a witch which has to create, some witchcraft. So the same one with the Ace of Swords. I see what you want. I'll give you idea, and this idea might change your life from the, like whenever you never see, and now you have some opportunities to do. So, or Seven of the Pentacles, which I'm saying like, hey, like everything is on the way. You just have to wait till all the coins gonna go down. So this is my deck, and like it's like your baby, always happy to see it. You're always happy to work. This is the first deck which I'm using for all my customers, for all one layout. And finally, when I had opportunity to print out them and to put them in the Etsy, and I create, by the way, in the TikTok shop as well. This is the something which you have to share. Same one as the 10 of Pentacles. So this, this is the 3 of the Sapphire. So that's a specific spot. This is a specific one. So it's just catching the energy, and that all the way it's more important one, but most important it's our family or people around to us. So this is my deck. This is remind me Ukraine, but this is something to discuss. The Chariot, of course, is a witch. She doesn't have any stops on her way. She knows where she needs to go. She knows what's the speed she needs to use. And for her was given all the powers, all the energy, so she's gonna make it. My favorite card of the Magician, which is in the box. Yeah, where's my box? Oh my God, I already put them somewhere. So my magician, my beautiful magician, my favorite magician. And of course, I can say when the girl or woman is a creator, because magician, most of all, it's going to be the woman. So this way I saw it. This is one of my favorite cards, the Ace of Pentacles. I always take Ace of Pentacles, and I always read the Ace of Pentacles like blessing. This is the universe give you a blessing. The universe give you a seed, like a light bulb situation when you getting some idea, some seed. If you're gonna pay attention, if you're gonna give the attention to this seed, you definitely will get a very beautiful harvest. But right now, it's just the idea. You need to put your energy. Same thing with the Ace of Wands. You need to put the energy to use all your chakra energy to make your chakra work. The Star, this is the way which you're going to make through your wish. What else I do? I honestly, I do like the whole deck. Every card is my favorite one. 10 of Cups. Energy of the family which is supporting you, like this is some karma, so a lot of one. And I see, so my beautiful, the best witch ever, who knows what to do. This is the white card where I've seen this is I have a system for when the white card is showing in my layout. I understand this is something for from the message from the high powers. They're probably gonna give you some chances to go from the system. So this is something to discuss. And I put all the information to the guidebook. And this is the card which is remind me Ukraine, because sun, happiness, and this is the Ukrainian traditional thing, but the lady is the same character from the Fool who finally reached their goal. So this is something to think. So if you do like my deck, please welcome to my Etsy store or to my website. Thank you for watching me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Write something in the comments. Do you use this guidebook? Is it important that the box for you? Because this one I order like a 2-part box, but the next one is coming like more like this box. Like actually, it looks like almost the same, like a Samnia Tarot. So it's gonna look like the same. I already wait for my sample. Tell me about. I really will be happy to see all the comments. I wish you good luck and bye-bye.